So I wanted to do another book review about another book that I read in college, and it's called Tell Your Secret, and it's by Fran Lance. So it's basically her autobiography, so she's probably about in her 60s when she wrote it. So it kind of, she was born in Seattle, and it kind of tells, it's from her point of view and everything, and kind of tells about her background. It has some family photos in there. So basically, Fran was born in Seattle, and she moved around the Midwest when she was growing up, and she has three siblings. Linda, Fred, and a younger sister named Dorothy. And basically it's about Fran Lance, and she kind of details about how she when she was around 11 or 12, the preteen years, she got into a bunch of trouble and everything. And then it goes into how she was sexually abused for probably about 5 years. It just kind of says that, by the time that she was a teenager, she became an alcoholic, and she was smoking and drinking. So it kind of tells about her autobiography and the things that she went through as a kid, and how she was headed down the wrong path and, making bad choices in life. And then it ends up telling her that when she was telling about her life and everything, how her life turned around when she was in college. Basically, when she was 18, 19, she began, because she didn't really grow up knowing about God, so somebody introduced her to Jesus Christ, and I think it was one of her teenage friends, and she says, well, why don't you come to church with me? And that's how Fran got her life turned around. And then basically, Fran says in the book that she ended up enrolling in Bible college. So then it also tells kind of at the end of the book that when she was in Bible college, she met this guy who was actually, at the time that she met him, he was dating her roommate. And his name was Russ and everything. And then Russ, after, obviously after Russ and Fran's roommate broke up, Russ, he asked Fran out and everything, and then he was ended up, she fell in love with him because he was exactly the type of guy that she was looking for. They wouldn't really do anything more than kiss, and the guys that she had been with before, dated and everything, they just expected sex. They were the type of guys that, if you did not have sex with them, then they wouldn't go out on a date with you. So then basically Fran and Russ ended up getting married, and then they have 5 kids, and right now they live in Seattle. And so you can look at it. I thought it was kind of an interesting book, and it not only talks about God, but it also gives, it was an autobiography written by Fran Lance, and that explains her life story, so that was kind of interesting.